He scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did. Yeah. Thanks, David Robert.
I'm just doing what I do when I'm fucked up. Yeah, I'm fucked up.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. After this game, the Kings head back out on the road. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves. They were able to sweep the season series last year, completely controlling the play in each game.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
Yeah, and as they renew acquaintances, if you're the underdog, you always want to show, hey, we've got something new up our sleeve. It should be fun.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Goonery. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Minnesota, Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Downs is out there with John Lewis. And it's Newton in at the 3, the small forward.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Here's Bellinelli. 11 points last game. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Flash. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. The feed to Levine. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
So it's Sacramento now. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
And I think that's exactly what they have to do, guys. Don't dwell on the final score. You know, think about the things you did well and move forward and take it from there.
And Cousins comes over to help. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
They get a hand on it. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Newton. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Rondo kicks to AC. Rondo with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Feeds to Tucker. To the inside, Bellinelli. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Rondo drives in. Pass to Bellinelli. Screen by Cousins. And Bellinelli kicks to Rondo.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Flash. 8 points for him. Back to Rubio. Now the pass to Newton. And Cousins comes over to help. Just 5 on the clock. Levine, good.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And here are the Kings now after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Cousins. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Flash, guarded by Tucker. Rondo passes to Ace. Here's Cousins, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the... For two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Sacramento making some changes. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Quincy Ace. Isaiah Cannon comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Timberwolves also changing it up. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Gorgie Dang comes in for Lure. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Collison following the basket by Freak. Collison with it. 14 points from him the last game against Portland.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, when George Karl and I were able to chat a moment ago, Coach said a main goal of theirs is to prevent easy looks from outside. He told me closing out hard on all their shooters is going to be a very big key in this one. If we can't bother their shooters, it's going to be an awfully long 4 quarters for us, gentlemen. We'll see how it turns out, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot's good. That's 12 points for Freak.
It just seems like the more more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Tucker, powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Newton, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting